So obviously next week we got our final 10 performing in the next theme. I can announce that the theme next week is going to be songs from home. Alright, so what this theme means is that you need something that you can emotionally connect to. A personal song in the family, maybe as a personal song that you listen to, that you know you've got an emotional connection to. It has to be something that connects you. You know, like in terms of songs from home, I would probably sing something that maybe my nan loved a song, or you know, a personal song in the family, or anything. But it just needs to be something you can emotionally connect to. Alright, so that is the theme next week in the third theme. But before we do that, it's going to be a bit different tonight. I'm actually going to be calling all of you through one by one that's going into the 10, alright? Including Ryan and Tia's performance last week against everyone's performances this week. I'm going to be announcing that 10. When we get down to the final couple, I will be making the decision who's leaving us tonight and who's not. Alright guys, you all ready for this? Everyone ready? Yeah. No, everyone's like, no, we don't expect this. Right, here we go. So, when I call your name, if I call your name through to the next week's final 10, I want you to step off to the left here to this speaker, alright? Once we get down to the final few, that's when I will make the decision of what we made tonight then, alright guys? Right. The first person, in no particular order, going through to next week's third theme and the final 10 is... Ryan. Well done, Ryan. Ryan, you're in the final 10 next week. Well done, buddy. Right, let's keep this going. The next person joining Ryan next week in the final 10, they're not here tonight, but based on their performance for the up-tempo week, we are deciding to put them through in no particular order also. So can we please have a round of applause for Ryan? Right. Next, going into the final 10 next week, can we please have a round of applause for Phoenix. Round of applause for Phoenix, guys. Well done, buddy, in the next week's theme. Joining them next week, can we have a round of applause for Joe. Well done, buddy. Round of applause for Joe, guys. Well done, buddy. Right, joining them next week, can we have a round of applause for Kaylee? Round of applause for Kaylee, guys. Well done, Kaylee. Right then, joining them also next week in the theme. This person's also not here, but can we have a round of applause, please, for Tia? Round of applause for Tia, guys. Right then, through to next week's theme, can we please have a round of applause for Ruby? Round of applause for Ruby. That's right, now, Ruby. Right, if the three of you could just come around by here now, just move forward into the middle a little bit. Right? Oh, well, yeah, the 3 acts. Right then, guys. So, again, like this is no particular order we calling these names through, right? But next through, can we please have a round of applause for Beth? Round of applause for Beth, guys. Well done, Beth. Alright, so we've got 2 acts left, guys. And we are going to make that announcement now. Obviously, to both of you, well done on everything you've shown us so far. But just before we make that announcement, I have got another announcement that I've got to put in place for it. And I'll explain why. So unfortunately, there is a contestant leaving us tonight and leaving the process this season, but it's not on our behalf, it's on their behalf. So the person that's actually leaving us tonight is Emily, and Kiara and KD Vibes, you are both still in the competition. So round of applause for Kiara and KD Vibes, please. Well done to both. So if you all step back now to the back of it, and I'll just have a quick chat with you now. So obviously I had to do that, guys, because sometimes you just need a little kick up the bum in life, you know. So was that nasty then? What I did? You gotta give him some fire, man. Give him some fire in there. No, literally. All right. So unfortunately, Emily, she wasn't here last week, as you know, which is 2 weeks now. We can cope with somebody doing a performance, you know, in that sort of sense for the following week, but we can't do 3 weeks. There's no way. It's just not fair on the rest of the competition. So unfortunately, Emily is leaving us tonight, so she will be taking that position of somebody leaving tonight. So guys, you've had a lucky escape, because if she didn't leave, somebody would have been leaving tonight, whether it be her or one of you, right? So, like I said, right, so we do have our final 10, including Ryan and Tia, who will be back next week. They will be back in front here with all of you. Now, again, I just want to wrap up on this theme. It is songs from home, and what that stands for is something that's personal to you, something you can connect to, something that means something to you. Because when you come up here next week, you know, I am going to be asking why you picked that song, and you're going to need to give your reasons why you picked that. So don't just pick anything random, pick something that you can connect to. Felix is looking for these. Hey! So guys, no, on a genuine note, all of you should be really, really proud of what you're doing so far in this journey. And tonight, this was a challenge, and you all done really, really well with it. But this is getting closer now. Somebody is going to leave next week, and from there on out now. There is no more things. If somebody leaves on their own behalf, that's their choice, you know. But if that doesn't happen, people are going to be leaving, all right? Just so you all know that. So that's our theme for next